welcome to my channel. This is KK with the Illuminated Path. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the channel. Now I wanted to remind you that I am new to YouTube. I've been doing tarot for a long time, but I am still trying to get used to talking to a camera, so bear with me here while I figure this all out. So before I begin, I'd just like to say that this is a collective reading. It's not a one-to-one. And so the whole reading may not resonate with you, okay? And that's okay. Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't try to make things fit, okay? But on the flip side of the coin, I like to mention this, that you're here for a reason. If you're watching, then it was impressed upon you in some way, shape, or form to watch, okay? So that means that, there may be something that you need to hear. And, it may not be exactly what you expect or maybe even what you want. But by hearing things that you don't align with, it can give you that much more clarity on what you do. And so that's a positive thing. And I will leave that up to you, okay, to be discerning. So with that, I'm going to do a Celtic cross. And let's use, I'm going to use my new cards. We'll use the Celtic cross to get all the cards first, and then we'll talk about the positions, the meaning, and the outcome. Oh, something out right away. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I just saw a card in there. What was in there? The heck? Mixed in. Did you see it? If it's in there, then it's meant to be seen. I'm sorry. Let's take it out. Don't have to make it part of the reading per se. Oh, it's a tower. But wants to be seen. So, all right. In the order that they fell. King of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Cups. Ooh, Nine of Swords. Okay. All right, let's get a few more. I really like to not leave this to anything else. Flip over there. Oh, okay. Two of Wands. Ah, I was going to try to catch that. Okay, and for the outcome card, Six of Swords, doing better. Okay. Gonna get one more card. I think that was flipped over, but we'll take it because it was open. Make time, more time for self-love. So this is what, to be mindful of for the month of December as the theme card. I can see with the Five of Cups there that there's something that's making you feel a lot of sorrow. Okay. The other theme card is this. Push through any insecurity. Make time for self-love. Okay? What to be mindful of Libra for the month of December. Let's start at the beginning with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is an energy of independence. It's an energy of, being abundant and not really needing anybody to take care of you. And that's what's going on right now in the moment. But the card may ask, maybe it could be calling you to say, you know, in what area of my life would I need independence, more independence, right? So you're crossed by or challenged by the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, you're challenged by the King of Wands energy. The King of Wands energy is very, first of all, kings are, they're leaders, and the King of Wands is very fiery. He's very charismatic. He's very, and when I say he, it isn't necessarily a he. I mean, it's the energy of the card. It's not necessarily a male, okay? Yeah, boy, I just misspoke. It's not male or female. It's the energy of the card, okay? So this is about someone. Someone is challenging right now that is very charismatic. They have a big personality. They are, you know, they're a very passionate person about things in their life. They just have a lot of passion, okay? You're challenged by this person at the moment. So we'll look into that more. Now, Six of Pentacles, in your recent past, the Six of Pentacles shows me that, you know, you had a lot of abundance in your life, but was it necessarily balanced? And, you know, so Six of Pentacles is about a couple different things. It's like, sometimes it is called into a reading when something's out of balance, right? When your finances are out of balance, or when, you know, or a relationship, when something's not equal give and take, right? That's another need for or reason for the Six of Pentacles. Maybe somebody's giving more than the other person, and it calls for, you know, like what situation was requiring more balance or more equal give and take, or even in terms of abundance, right? It's a fairly abundant card, the Six of Pentacles. Sometimes in life it can mean that you've accumulated enough to be able to share and be generous with other people in the past, okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune in the crowning position, the Wheel of Fortune means that there's a new change coming in your life. There's a change entering. And so it's like part of your destiny, okay? So the wheel turns, and the wheel has something to do with destiny, right? It's like something that you really can't get away from. What you can do, though, with the Wheel of Fortune is, and you know, and oftentimes, right, when the Wheel of Fortune turns, it's turning to give you, you know, whatever season you're coming from. Like if you've been in lack, it's going to bring abundance. If you've been in abundance, it's going to bring you a little bit of a lack. And the reason why it's part of your destiny is because it's showing you different perspectives, and it gives you the opportunity to appreciate both. You can't know abundance until you know lack, right? You can't know lack until you know abundance, really, because they're both interwoven, right? They're both two sides of the same coin, if you will, okay? So this may be asking you, gosh, what changes are coming in your life? What changes are happening right now that there will be a turn of fortune, okay? The Five of Cups shows me in the immediate future. Five of Cups is about being, you know, what's the word? It's like mourning the loss of something, okay? It's mourning the loss of something. You can see this card is, it's an odd artwork card, I think, because normally you see the man in the dark, like, cloak. It's almost like mourning the death of something, like the death or the loss of love or the loss of money, okay? But not realizing that you have money, you have and love. I mean, like, it's about cups, so, you know, generally speaking, it's about love, that you've lost something, you've lost a love, but what you're so keenly focused on the loss of that thing that you're not even paying attention to the fact that you have a lot behind you that you don't even see. You have a lot, you have a good relationship, or you have money, right? You're focusing, this card is the card that tells you change your focus. Your focus is in the wrong place right now, okay? Your focus is on the loss of something. When you haven't really, yeah, you may have lost something, but you still have plenty, right? So it's telling you to change your perspective so that you can change the outcome, really, okay? In the seventh position is the King of Cups. Now, The King of Cups, the 7 position, right, is in direct correlation to the 1 position, which is the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles is someone who's abundant and single. And, it's a single energy, but she's very, and when I say single, I mean she's able to take care of herself. She doesn't need anybody to help take care of her. And by her, again, it could be him, okay? So this card is offering advice, right? This is like space 7 in the Celtic cross is telling you is offering advice to this version of themselves, right? And the King of Cups is saying, like, there's a situation in your life that requires balance. What situation is that requires balance? Like emotional balance, and that's something that you need to take a look at, okay? So that's his advice to the 9 of Pentacles. Is she spending too much? Is she or he not grateful for what they have? They've been given a lot. The 9 given or, acquired a lot, the 9 of Pentacles. So are you not grateful for it? That's a question for you. Okay. The 2 of Wands in the next position. The next position is about it's the only card I like to explain this, in the Celtic cross that is not directly related to you. Okay, Libra? This is about an outside influence. Now, the outside influence with the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Wands is about 2 paths to take. There's 2 paths. One path is better than the other, and you need to use your discernment in order to make a choice, okay? So it's telling you to, like, this advice or the external circumstances in your life are telling you to be prepared, right? To make a choice, to make a change in the course of your life. That's what it's telling you. Be prepared to do that, okay? I mean, this is like, the thing is with the 2 of Wands, when you make a choice, it's changing the course of your life, okay? So the outside influence on this card is telling you to make the choice, but know that it's going to change your life, okay? But I would say this, that once you're discerning and you make a choice that reflects who you are, it's a better choice, okay? Now, next up, the Knight of Cups in the hopes and fears position. The hopes and fears, the hopes is that with the Knight of Cups that you do receive or have love in your life, that you are offered love, like something emotionally stable, okay? And, the fear part is, are you prepared for that? So clearly love is on the mind, okay, about love and being in a relationship. Now, with the 6 of Swords, it tells me that, this is a situation where you've had some real disappointments in the past, okay? Because we can see them with the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is finally starting to take all the lessons they've learned and all the thoughts and beliefs about themselves, and they're with them, and they make them. This card is about, it is who you are today, and all those things that you've been through have made you who you are today, and it's made you stronger, it's made you wiser, and you're at a point now where you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on, and give yourself a peace of mind, because you've chosen to step away from the 9 of Swords energy, which is, the 9 of Swords is constant worrying. It is sheer anxiety. Seriously, it is sleepless nights. It is obsessively thinking about something, okay? So in the 6 of Swords, this is good. So you've now declined from the 9 of Swords, which is devastatingly anxious energy. It really is. This is a crappy place to be in life. But that's in your subconscious mind. So that just means that your mind, your thoughts are really controlling your actions and the way you see things and look at things, of course. And it shows me with the 6 of Swords that you're coming to terms with things, making a change in your life, and you're moving on and you're sailing into calmer waters, which is great. It's actually awesome, because that's good. I'm going to do a little clarifying. Let's take these. I'm going to ask, I want clarification on what's got you in such a tizzy with the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is mourning the loss of something, and usually it's love, okay? Temperance. Come on. Ooh, those wanted to come out. Let's see what they are. Okay. I normally wouldn't take this many, but you know, they flew out. So I asked the question, what's got you in such a tizzy? And here are the clarification cards for that. Temperance is about patience. It's about waiting and blending, right? Not forcing something, it's about doing something slowly, okay? With the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords is about theft. It's about being deceitful. I mean, okay, so let me ask you this, Libra. Are you the one being deceitful or someone else being deceitful to you, okay? Now, the Four of Wands is about you're worried, you know, about losing the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a great, solid relationship. It's being with somebody who makes you feel at home, who makes you, you know, it's a happy home life. It just makes you feel good to be with them, okay? The Hermit tells me that you need to think about, the Hermit is going within. I'll almost call it like, you know, the meditation card, right? You are seeking inner guidance. You're looking at your inner perspective. You're really searching your heart and your gut for answers, okay? Which are all within you, by the way, okay? And then the Four of Chalices is somebody not wanting what you have to offer, okay? They're not interested, okay? So with the Four of Cups, I mean, this is a card of apathy, okay? And that's what you're worried about. You're worried about losing that, okay? I can see why you feel that way with the Five of Cups with these cards, because it looks like, you know, that someone is being dishonest and they're trying to take away, you know, they're trying to take away because the things that make you happy with the Four of Wands, the home life, the happy partner, you know, and this requires a change of perspective with the Hermit. And the fact that, you know, you're going to have to make some changes with the Temperance. The Temperance is the alchemy card, right? I call it the Goldilocks card because it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right. It's about making the perfect mixture. And taking your time to get it right. Don't rush into things. That's when you ruin things. When you feel like you have to do that, or when you hold on too tight. The Four of Cups is also about holding on too tight. It can be holding on too tight or not wanting something that somebody has to offer, okay? So Libra, you would know what that means because it's your life, okay? It's really actually clear to me. Now I'm going to get, while we're at it here, I want to take a little bit, I want to get a little more information about the outcome. Okay. I need more information about the Six of Swords and the outcome. Oh, I like it. Okay, hold on. Still getting a couple more cards. Clarify. Wow. Okay, boy, that's all I need to see. That's awesome. So to clarify, the King of Swords, this is really great. The King and Queen of Pentacles, right here, this is a power couple. They're abundant. And because they're both from the same suit, one's queen, one's king. Listen, this is, tells me you're going to be abundant and you're going to be together, right? This is an awesome outcome. I mean, wow. King and Pentacles. So we're going to end on that note because we know everything we need to know. You've gone through a serious financial situation struggle where someone was deceitful with the Seven of Swords, lying, deceitful. It threatened your home life, threatened your, I mean, we already talked about it, but it's crazy clear, right? The outcome though is the King of Pentacles. You're abundant. You don't need to worry about it, right? All this worrying that you're doing with the Nine of Swords in your subconscious, the sleepless nights. I mean, this is the card that you can't sleep. You are so caught up with the anxiety and the worry. You don't need to do that. It's going to turn out just right. It's going to turn out just right. So here we go. Here's the key to remember. Push through any insecurities and make time for self-love. I love it because the self-love part is being kind to yourself, first of all, and not worrying so much. All right. So with that, that's awesome. Let's get a couple trinkets. Why not? Let's get a couple trinkets and see what we have here for a little bit more info. Just get a couple. I don't know how many I'm grabbing. I don't want to get a ton. Okay. Wow. All right. And then, okay, so what we have here, I love that. The two hearts intertwined. That's the King and Queen of Pentacles, just because they are they're the same suit, and that means they're a good match, meaning it's a good solid relationship. You know, this is beautiful, okay? We've got a butterfly. This has come out a lot lately. The butterfly is symbolizing transformation. It's going from one thing, somebody who maybe worries incessantly, to transforming to somebody who doesn't. The King of Pentacles, who is abundant and he's a leader. He is confident and responsible financially. And he's abundant. He doesn't have any money worries. Okay? That's beautiful too. Oh, and we've got, this is a, what is that? It looks like a dragonfly, actually. But, so, you know, it's funny because normally with dragonflies, I associate that with a deceased loved one that's like pulling, guiding you, and that's helping you along whether you know it or not, right? It's somebody in spirit, okay? And the angel also, the angel, let me show you that. You can see it. The angel is about your spirit guides, your guardian angels. It's symbolic of they're here helping you, and all you got to do is talk to them and listen. More importantly, listen. They'll help you with the swords and the thinking, and they're here to help you do that, okay? That's awesome. Now, I want to grab a couple initials. I'm just curious to see some initials. I'm going to not look here. I'm just going to grab a few. Let's see who we have. Okay, we've got an A. So they start with an A. C. H. J. P. K. Another H. A Z. And a Q. So, may or may not resonate with the names, but maybe confirmation also if there is. So, there you go. Libra, I hope that this resonated with you. And if it did, please like and subscribe to help me with the channel. That would be so awesome. And my heart goes out to you, right? It's been a struggle, but keep going, keep going. Things are going to end up just fine for you, you know? Try to put the worry aside and go out and have some fun. Okay, take care. We will see you in January.